Hello, my friends, and welcome. Your pony over here to our, standard Saturday vlog, I would say now. I told you I would like to make this a weekly thing, so stupid German, yeah, sorry, weekly thing. And I think we're gonna do this, really like every Saturday now. It's actually like, I haven't recorded this yesterday, I'm recording this like right now, because it's kind of like good to just, you rest on a Friday evening, you don't stand up on Saturday and you start the stream, so like your brain is already processing everything a bit more, because it's not going like in this, in this preserving energy rest mode to next day be like ready for action again. It goes like in this really full deep sleep mode, and you think like about the week and you get everything more rolling. So it's like Saturday morning is a really good day to actually talk a lot or a bit about like what happened in the week, what did we do, what was like going on. And I mean, we had this week Old Gods release week, and it was super amazing. I mean, I was like, the best thing that actually happened was seeing all of those people coming back to Hearthstone. It's like Hearthstone anyway used to be like the second or the third most viewed game on Twitch, and like rarely overtaking League or CSGO, but it happens, second or third game mostly. But on release day, it was like insane. I mean, already the from Froden and Ben Brode, that talk had like 160K views or something around that. And then actually on release day, Kripparrian get like 115K views. That's crazy. I mean, I checked his stats on Social Blade. He made on that day as many followers and views as we do in a month. And that's like super cool to see that a broadcaster can just reach that. And that's somewhere where you can look up to. It's like, okay, next release, I would be like to be that. Now I would be like to go there. So let's try. Let's keep on going. I mean, we're not done. I'm planning to do streaming for a long time. I have ambitions. I want to get somewhere with that. I mean, I want to try to influence the Hearthstone community in a positive way. I want to try to be a good role model, to just like show the viewers that Hearthstone doesn't have to be salt overload, that Hearthstone doesn't have to be raging, that Hearthstone doesn't have to be drama or shit talking or, I don't know, cancer music, cancer chat, everything. So I want to be that, and I want to be there for the Hearthstone community to just bring happiness and like just a lot of positive vibes, because I think that's needed, and I really want to do that more and more and get that like rolling to even more people that don't know yet that we actually have a really kick-ass great community that's there every day with a smiling face and just having a really good time together. Thank you guys for that. And release was just amazing. I mean, we opened 227 packs and we already had a full collection. Apart from like 5 to 6 legendaries you don't need. I mean, I was missing Hogger, for example. I was missing that Pagel, the Darkfisher. So I had like, every single rare, every single epic card I needed. We opened another 80 and we get even more. So it's always like 300 packs opened, like 50 from gold, 50 pre-ordered, and 200 actually bought. Thank you again for the donation. We get from Garth, a really generous donation for 60 packs. That was super good, sir. Thank you for that a lot, my friend, again. And yeah, we're like super lucky. I mean, the pack opening video shows it. It's like I managed to call a legendary, and we get like some really crazy boosters together. So that was absolutely lovely. And then the first days were just cool to just like try out new decks, play new things. I get a lot of questions now about, hey Pony, why don't you build this? Why don't you build that? Why don't you build whatever? Yes, I will build those decks, guys, but it takes time. I can build just a deck and then play it and it will be bad. So what I want to do is I want to present you decks that work. I don't want to present you something half-cooked, something we built together in 5 minutes, and then we're like, oh, YOLO, let's see if this works. But because that's just, that's no value for that. If I show you a deck I have well thought through, I compared to other decks, I tried out a bit off stream, and then I can already show you a well-done deck that works, where you're like, oh, Pony, is this deck good to copy? And I would have to tell you if we have cooked something. Yes, sir, I'm sorry, this deck is shit, but we just build it together. And you're like, oh, okay, that's not helpful. So having like something well built is always better than like, you know, just have something crazy. I mean, I'm not Colando. I watched his stream and he was like, oh yeah, let's build Pirate War and 10 wins. Oh yeah, let's build Beast Druid 10 wins. And I'm like, okay, let's build Beast Druid 0-5. So that's around where it goes. I need some more time in silence. I need some more time to actually think everything through, to actually get some really good decks running. I just can't do like straight away and you know, out of nowhere. So we're definitely going to build decks. I mean, I'm going to build a Summoning Stone deck. I'm going to build Summoning Stone Warrior at some point. We're going to go back to Patron. We had Yoxaron Mage due to popular demand, guys. I know you spammed it a lot in the first days, and we built Yoxaron Mage. And I also going to make a video full of like those Yoxaron moments, like our Lord and Savior. That's going to be amazing. Also, we started doing more guides again. I mean, we did the Shaman video. That was a pretty good one. I think the talk part was already crisp. What I kind of was missing is, but I didn't want to. I didn't know if I want to do this or not. I didn't put a mulligan picture on. You know, I told you what the mulligan could be, what you are looking out for. But I haven't put like, you remember my old guides, if you go like in the guide playlist, they're like mulligan pictures often. It was like deck talk, mulligan pictures, and then the gameplay. So maybe I'm going to bring them back, but they take an exceptionally long time to actually create. It's like a bit stupid. I gotta probably make my template perfect. I have like a PSD, but the problem is I don't have those help lines, you know? They're not perfect there. So it's kind of a bit stupid because I have to always rearrange the cards and I have to resize them, and just takes ages because, you know, my preparation is not perfect. But yeah. Also, we have our decks gathered now on Hearthstone. There's a link in the description below. And they're like finally all together now. You can look at them, you can drop a comment. I check it. I mean, I already answered to some. Please keep in mind it might take some time. I look in there if I have the time. I answer questions if I can. Thank you for looking at them. Thank you for upvoting. Our Arena Nizas Rogue is already like at 35 upvotes. Like we used to actually, like all our deck guides we used to create landed once or the other time on Hearthstone front page because people like the decks, especially because of the good graphics we put down there, or the mulligan pictures and so on, because it's like kind of easy visualizing everything. But yeah, we'll probably go to that more and more. I should have put them on a long time ago on Hearthstone. Actually, a lot of people told me, hey, Pony, get Innkeeper. You can automatically upload them there. No stress anymore. And you're right. Yes, I should have done that a really, really big while back because it's just more visibility, you know? People can check on Hearthstone. Hearthstone people will see those decks and check more. People from Hearthstone will actually come to the stream because they saw a deck on Hearthstone. So it's kind of like a good mix between everything, you know? It's just more bonus reach. I mean, we're not on Reddit because we don't have a community there and we don't care about Reddit. So that's like a community we're not involving into our stream. But I like the Hearthstone community. They're good people that just want to see decks, you know? They just want to see those decks played and maybe get the one or the other explanation for it. It's not a hateful community, and that's pretty good to see. There's like really the guys out there, guys and girls. Welcome to Hearthstone, everyone. Good to have you with us. That just want to get, you know, the entertainment plus the education part. Since you want to understand how a deck works, you want to see if it's actually true. I mean, there's like, oh yeah, I built a Reno Nizas Rogue with 85% win rate. I'm 25-2. I'm so good. And then it's like, yeah, sure, sir. How about screenshots? Because, you know, everyone, I can write in there, I get a 90% Yoxaron, our Lord and Savior mage. Here I post my rank Photoshop 20 picture or my rank 100 picture. Say like, from 6,000 on, I made this off stream, you know? And people were like, yeah, sure. But I like to show gameplay off. Also, I saw some comments under the Shaman video. I mean, the Shaman was pretty good. And it was like, I said in the video, yeah, never start with something that costs 4. Always drop them. And then the first game, I actually kept a 4 drop. But that's mostly due to, sometimes it's just, you know, how you feel. Sometimes it's the opponent you're facing. Against a Druid, for example, I would actually keep a 4 drop. It's a possible scenario. Against a Priest, I would eventually keep a 4 drop. It's just like depends hardcore on the matchup. Against a Warrior, I would never keep a 4 drop because you can just execute it. So, you know where this is going? Those are always rules of thumb when I'm saying like in a video, something like that, when I'm trying to explain like how a deck works, it could work. It's only like a general rule of thumb. It's never like something like, okay, please follow this slavish and it will work out for you. Because that's not how it does. You kind of need to you use your own thoughts ultimately. But yeah. Week was definitely crazy. I mean, the whole month was actually crazy. We, again, actually managed to pull together 1.3 million views almost. I mean, the highest I have ever gotten, like in total over the whole month, that was 1.4 million. But we also broadcasted a bit more. And it was like a really, really crazy week. So we have we have 1.3 million views again. And that's insane. I mean, we have risen from 200K like in October, like let's say like from July or October last year to this point now. I mean, the last months have been insane, but it just shows that really the hard work pays off. I mean, I've been streaming my ass into pieces. I've been seizing every opportunity I have. It's like, oh yeah, you are not there, streamer XYZ in the morning usually, or Kriparian was like playing Pass of Exile for some days, for a week. And I stood up every morning and actually started the stream at 7. Because like, okay, if Krip is not there, it started at 7 because it's just a smart decision, to like grasp those viewers. They're there. I mean, there's a 25K viewers. Crib has like 10K for Pass of Exile. And then you're having like, okay, those 15K viewers, they have to be somewhere, They're probably then just not watching because they support Crib. But on the other hand, they have to be lurking around somewhere and you just want to grasp those people. So it's like sometimes like just, okay, let's start the stream early. Let's go for the smart decision and see if we can get that running. Because that's just what it is. Something like make your stream 3 hours longer because there's a tournament. And we did that a lot. I mean, it was extremely straining. Also, the past weeks, like a lot of the promotion for Feria, it was a really great experience. And we're definitely going to be playing more Feria in the future because they have the arena mode online. I think Pandora is finally there. And they also asked us, hey, Pony, do you want to do more? I mean, they seem to be pretty happy with how we're explaining the game. How our community adapts to the game. I actually know a lot of people out of the community that bought Feria because of our stream and asked me, hey, can you show me your decks and everything? Sure, I can. No problem. But yeah, it's just a really great experience to see that the community enjoys it. I mean, it's a similar game to Hearthstone. So it's like a card game for a card game. It's not like, oh yeah, a card game for a shooter that like suddenly Pony starts playing a shooter. Which might happen, But the really Feria developers, they're extremely happy with what we did, and they would like to work together more with us still. So there's definitely going to be more Feria in the future also. But I'm going to take like 1 or 2 weeks rest of doing like stuff in that direction. Maybe like we're gonna do more Dark Souls again. I definitely want to test out the culling. I haven't played it in ages. We have to do the culling sub sessions actually. There we play around together with a sub and see like where that goes. I mean, I'm like bad, so let's be bad together, and get slaughtered, or actually manage to slaughter some people. I don't know. Like we'll see where it goes. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, we have to do something in that direction too. Definitely in general, something more for the community that's actually so hardcore willing to support that we like at least give you the opportunity to vote more for the game. That's like something. But I gotta get the website running more for this. We actually booked web space a long while ago in a season to remember my American Pie, but we have like that website for some ages, but we never managed to bring like a working good website to you. I mean, I'm working like with people that do this for free, and we're just taking our time. People have their job, people have their life in between, and I can't yell at anyone that's like doing something because he wants to support the community and it's taking its time, because that person is already doing it because he just wants to support, and that's amazing. So there will be at some point in the future also a website with more voting features and everything. We're also working on a chat bot, and I'm extremely sorry, Saflu, for my lack of communications, because I have a person that's actually making us like something like MooBot, just better. But my lack of communication is faulty that we haven't gotten it done yet. Big time sorry, Saflu. I'm going to be contacting you as soon as possible. Please don't hurt me. Also, we get something about t-shirts and merch running. There is something in the making. We have a store international to be set up, like America and EU, so everyone can you can order from everywhere in the world. Should be possible, good for reasonable shipping cost and like just post costs in general, because they have everywhere their offices to send stuff out. I hope I can get it running fast. Can't promise though. I'll be trying my best to get that set down and things running. So that will be coming also next month, some way probably. So things are getting better. Things are going crazy, and I'm extremely happy where we're developing into. I'm super excited / happy about our YouTube content again. I gotta say, I talked with my subscribers in Discord, and it was like, hey guys, I'm not that satisfied anymore with just pumping out highlights. It was just cutting those highlights, end point, start point, end card, here, enjoy. I mean, those are good moments. They are good moments to enjoy, but it felt like just giving you half-cooked content, There are so many YouTube channels out there from just all the streamers that just have someone that cut their content, and it's just highlight 3 games, 3 games after each other, stuff like that, it's just recycled content. And we did that for a long time too. I mean, we used in the middle of 2015, we actually did more, and it was definitely a significant growth in subscribers and views, because we did better content. Then we swapped to shorter videos and just highlights, because it was easier to produce, just from a time perspective. But now doing those longer videos again with a talk part in front of it, it just feels good. It feels like giving you good games, entertaining content, plus education. There's value in it, because there's explaining what it is about. Some thoughts of mine, maybe for the deck guides we're actually doing, that you understand the decks better, and it's not just here you go, watch it, thank you. So there's more behind it, and I'm personally feeling better with that kind of content production, because just what I want to do, I want to deliver quality. I want to deliver good content and not just half-assed, okay content. So thank you for watching. I have gotten so far positive feedback on it. I hope you like it, the way we're going for this. I heard hey, you're just that's just Kripparrian with a different voice and different attitude, but actually comparing me to Crip is probably bananas and apples. We're 2 different personalities, and well, since every card game comes from chess, and it's not really Kripparrian, who's the first person that delivers a talk part and then entertainment part or educational part. Yeah, it's just, if someone compares me in that way, thank you. It's people telling me you're day 9 in White. I don't know. I didn't have a better comparison there. You're day 9 and younger. I don't know how old day 9 is, but I think he's 5 years older than me or so. Then I'm yeah, thank you. That's a great compliment. So thank you, the sir that was that's just Crip with different voice. I'm taking it as a compliment, because honestly, he has, in my opinion, the most successful YouTube channel when it comes down to Hearthstone. Trollden is right behind that. And then there's just a lot of the same things. So thank you for the compliment. Thank you for watching, guys. It is a wonderful pleasure. There's no stream today. I'm entirely sorry, but there's going to be some Sunday stream. Surprising times, as always. If you want to get the time there, just, probably check on Twitter or Facebook. Also, for the people that still don't know the streaming times, because I kind of get this message often. I don't know if where I can put the information more about the stream. It's 8 a.m. CEST, Monday to Friday to 4 p.m. CEST. And I somehow have to put a counter on a website so you know when the next stream is always coming. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful Saturday. It was a pleasure to be doing this talk, and I'll be definitely doing more of this every week. So live long and prosper. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.